How to stop comparing yourself to other men. Let's be honest, comparison is one of the biggest confidence killers for men today. It doesn't matter if you're in the gym scrolling through social media or talking to a woman, there's always that voice that says, "Look at him. He's bigger, he's richer, he's more confident, he's better." And that voice slowly eats at you. You stop focusing on your own path, you stop appreciating how far you've come, and without realizing it, you start living someone else's life instead of your own. But here's the truth. Most men never understand comparison is the thief of peace. It steals your focus, your gratitude, and your sense of identity. And if you don't learn how to master it, it will quietly destroy your confidence. Step number one, understand where comparison comes from. You weren't born comparing yourself to other men. As a kid, you didn't care who had better shoes or who was stronger. You just wanted to play, learn, and grow. But somewhere along the way, society taught you that your value as a man comes from winning against others. Better body, better car, better income, better women. It becomes a silent competition that never ends. The problem is you start measuring your worth by someone else's scoreboard. And that's why you feel like you are losing because you are playing their game, not yours. Comparison isn't about them being better, it's about you forgetting who you are. Step number two, everyone has their own timeline. You see a guy your age driving a Lamborghini, running a business, or dating the girl that you wanted, and you start to feel like you're behind. Let me tell you something. You're not behind. You're just early in your process. Some people hit success in their 20s, others don't find it until their 30s, 40s, or 50s. Doesn't matter because your path is being built for you. The man who gets it too early often loses as just as fast because he never built the character to keep it. The man who struggled, who stayed disciplined, who failed over and over, he's unstoppable because his foundation was built in pain, not privilege. Stop looking at other men's results and start focusing on your roots. Step number three, use comparison as motivation, not a weapon. When you feel jealousy or envy, don't run it from it. Don't pretend you don't care. Ask yourself, what is this emotion trying to tell me? If you're jealous of a guy who's fit, maybe your body's reminding you it's time to get back in the gym. If you're jealous of a man with confidence, maybe your soul's telling you it's time to face your insecurities. If you're jealous of someone's success, maybe your potential is begging you to take action. Comparison only hurts when you make it personal, but when you use it as feedback, it becomes fuel. Step number four, you only lose when you stop growing. The man you were last year should be embarrassed by the man you are today, not because he was weak, but because you've evolved. You don't need to be a better man than anyone else. You just need to be a better than who you were yesterday. Ask yourself, did I show up today? Did I keep my word? Did I move closer to my goals? That progress, that's confidence, and that's how you win. Because the moment you start competing with the man in the mirror, every other man becomes irrelevant. Step number five, stop measuring masculinity by material things. Too many men define success by what they own instead of who they are. Cars, watches, followers, none of that makes you a man. Character does, discipline. Character does, integrity does. The strongest men aren't the loudest. They don't need to prove that they're winning because they're too busy building. True masculinity isn't about flexing, it's about controlling your emotions, protecting your peace, and leading by example. When you focus on becoming that kind of man, the world starts to notice. Step number six, focus on gratitude and growth. Every time you start comparing, pause and look at what you already have, your health, your mindset, your ability to start over. Most men forget how far they have come because they are too busy chasing what's next. But gratitude keeps you grounded. It reminds you that your life already has meaning right now. And when you are combine gratitude with your growth, you become unstoppable because you're no longer chasing validation. You're chasing evolution. Step number 7, learn to admire without envy. When you see another man winning, don't think I hate him. Think he is showing me what is possible. Admiration is the bridge between jealousy and inspiration. You don't have to bring others down to lift yourself up. Instead, use their success as proof that goals are too achievable too. When you can look at another man's victory and still clap, you master maturity. All right? So the truth is, you'll never find peace comparing yourself to other men. There will always be someone richer, stronger, taller, smarter, more experienced, but none of that matters because they are not you. You have your own story, your own scars, your own battles to fight. When you stop measuring your worth by others and start measuring by your growth, your discipline, and your consistency, that's when you start winning. Comparison fades the moment you realize there's no competition when you're becoming the best version of yourself. Of yourself. If this hits you, follow me and I will help men build confidence, discipline, and mindset so you can stop comparing and start improving and become the man that you were meant to be.